Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot1025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360, the poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center.
We ain't playing the games today. Hey. Let me know how I do. Sound is right here. Too loud. Is it just right?
I hear everybody.
Everybody. Microphone check. This is Get It Together.
Hey, y'all, we lost.
Shout out to my daughter.
Sci-Fi Yay, Lex.
Hey.
And just like that,
here we are back.
Yes, we are.
On and cracking. It is Thursday.
Yes, indeed.
It is 6 p.m.
The 1st of November. Well, beginning of November.
It's the beginning of November, and we are here at Get It Together.
Yeah.
On Hot 702.5 FM. Oops. With Jnine.
And Jezzi.
And Tay.
And I don't know how to act today.
You don't know how to act today.
I can tell you this. We're going to take a breather. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
We're going to take a sip.
Because it's good.
And we're going to take a breather. Why I can't see myself?
Because it's over here for some reason.
I need the screen back. I need to see myself. So,
we can see it.
We can see you.
Okay, just let me know if something ain't right, because I am over here popping a little gum in a little bottle.
You all right, girl?
Okay, all right. So
far,
let's take
good.
a breather. It's a lot moving through the earth right now, baby.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
It's not our battle.
At high power speed right now. Lord have mercy.
Take it in, breathe that air in, let yourself know you're alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, don't mean to smack. I'm breathing. Yeah, shake that shit off. You can't do, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You got to get yourself ready for the next phase in life, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight.
Okay.
And I don't want to waste no time. This is our last show.
Yes.
And I am very, 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 first, I'm not going to do it yet. I'm not going to do it. It's a great thing, but we're going to talk about it in just a moment. But it's Scorpio season.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
I love me some Scorpios.
I'm sure.
Shout out to the Scorpios.
Yeah, right.
Happy birthday, Lexi. It's Lexi's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Alexis. I named her Alexis Dominique. She is all of that in a Scorpio. Like, just in her two names is that. Scorpios with their little secretive selves. But let me tell you something. They will hold your secret.
Yeah.
They will hold your secret. The ladies will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm certain.
Because they don't like a lot of people.
They don't like a lot of nobody.
They're a little crabby. They're a little crabby. But, hey, Cousin Phil. Hey, Vicky, thank you for MVP for joining us tonight.
I am speaking it to the mic.
Oh, well, I'm not, because my head is all over there looking at y'all, because
maybe put it like this way.
I'm going to miss this position. I'm going to miss us. I'm going to miss this.
Yeah, it has been fun on Thursday.
The top of my head was cut off, so I moved the camera a little bit. But then
we ain't all got to hear all that. Hold on.
I know, and it's hot in here. It must be the alcohol. It must be.
Oh, blame it on the
right
already, huh?
Speaking of the alcohol, I need to get in here because shout out to Ken.
Yeah. For what?
Shout out to Cecily for her birthday. First of all, I don't want to get too thrown off. Shout out to
Scorpio
Cecily.
Yep.
That's my baby sister.
Whoop whoop! Happy birthday,
Cec. There. Happy birthday.
Still looking like a teenager by the face. Lord have mercy.
I just want to grab that hair and put it into some beautiful black braids like I used to do.
That's funny how that is, though. My little sister, your little sister.
The Scorpios.
Back to back.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
It's crazy.
So happy birthday to all the Scorpios.
Birthday,
We enjoy your season. Y'all really show out too.
Yeah, y'all do.
Because it's a lot of Scorpios. Something's going on
in
December and November. It's a lot of Scorpios. So
they say it was February, you know, the month of the love. So
Oh, that makes sense.
A lot of sense.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right. That does. Mm-hmm. And it explains your attitude.
Completely.
So shout out to the Scorpios. But yeah. Shout out to Ken right now. Raider Man.
Okay. What's
better
up,
known as
Ken?
Aphrodisiac.
Is he at it
Hey,
again?
Ken.
He supplied the liquor tonight.
Oh, Ken. Thank you.
Take a sip to you. Thank you, Ken.
To you, Ken.
He supplied the liquor tonight. I had a couple of cash apps. People know what to do.
Oh, okay. Well, hit the cash app.
As they should. That's really sweet.
Jezzi D.
That's sweet.
Taylor Made Biz. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Send that money. Anyway, it is a slight echo, so I'm just going to touch this and taste.
Something. This is a little echo. Like, I keep hearing.
Just a little.
Like, I know we ain't drank that much now.
Just a taste.
What did you say?
I know we ain't drank that much.
I know, not yet.
Sounds good, though,
my
ladies.
cup almost
Sounds
empty.
good.
Lord have mercy.
Listen, the name of this show, because this is going to go real fast, and I got a lot to say to these people. I got a download today on the way.
I need to hear it.
So we talked about
how.
I'm not going to waste no time, because in any opportunity I get to be before anybody who is listening, all our listeners, anybody who's ever listened at the tone of my voice, I want to say something real to you. I want to say something funny to you, and I might want to say something to ill that, you know what I mean, to make it just a little easier to swallow, but I'm going to need you to hear me out today.
All right.
So I ate late last night, but I didn't eat it all today. Okay. And that's not unlike me, especially on a Thursday. I've missioned that. Y'all been watching us for a minute. And if you go back and watch, Get It Together on Hot 702.5 FM, or if you go to Facebook, Get It Together, on Facebook, it's Get It Together. Look at the videos, because we've been giving you and telling you to adhere to a lot of good shit. We talked about food. We talked about how your food is prepared. Mm-hmm. We talked about how the meat is fake. Yeah. We talked about how the restaurants are not providing great service anymore.
Absolutely.
Some of them are doing a great job, and some of them are doing a horrible job. Mm-hmm. We talked about relationships. Yes, we talked about healthy eating. We talked about keeping your numbers down.
Right.
We touched on a lot of good shit that...
Right.
On the way here, I wanted to make this meaningful.
And we had some wonderful guests, too.
We had some absolutely wonderful guests.
Yes, we did.
And our claim to fame is going to always be the legendary Whispers. You better believe it.
Go all day, baby. All day.
Because even before I was on the show, I was watching the show. Oh, Thursdays, let me turn on.
And they were so happy to be greeted by these beautiful black queens. They felt our spirit. They knew. But I'm going to tell you something. I went back and watched that video. That shit is hilarious. Okay, so Auntie had given us like 25 to 30 minutes, because they ain't got our status. You know what I'm saying? They got shit to do. They're going on tour. They want to bless everybody with what's going on and tell them what's happening in the community and where they're going to be at, and tell the ladies they love them, and, you know, talk about their history, and they want to get off. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, I could see them thought we had wrapped up, and they was like, okay, like they was gonna reach for the baby.
I didn't even catch that. Oh my God.
Twice.
Oh wow.
And they was like, oh yeah. And you know, they still sharing and carrying on because they can't be rude.
Oh, that's funny.
But it was twice. I was like, hold up. I got the legendaries here. I don't care if I don't got nothing to say. I'm just taking the whole 30 minutes. She said, right. I'm taking the whole 30 minutes, and I took that whole 28 minutes. Thank you to the Whisper for sharing.
Absolutely.
They're at the Cannery next weekend. Get your tickets.
Nice.
And they sell out fast, because I'm telling you, these ladies pass out. Go to my page, Jnine Roberts, and you will see there is a woman that had a fit. Man, she broke it down on the ground. They act a fool for them.
Yeah, they got fans for real.
Because, I mean, 58, 59 years.
Oh, look, MJ. A loyal fan.
Kimberly Powell is
a loyal follower.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thank you for just
MJ.
checking in, y'all, because
I love it.
I need to finish with this information. So we brought all that to you. And why is this kind of the grand finale in a way? Like, this isn't all that life has to offer.
Absolutely.
We on to the next phase.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I will say that part of this, I think my volume's up somewhere. Mm-hmm. But the whole reason for us doing this, when we even talked about it, when I came to you, was bringing good information to the community.
Yes. Absolutely.
Something that somebody could take away from, and we did that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we did that.
Definitely.
We did homework. We
accomplished.
did research. We looked up topics.
Statistics.
I know.
All kind of different things.
And we
going
gave you
around
something
Vegas.
a lot. Yes.
Relationships.
Yes.
Just
Absolutely. You put in
it's
effort,
been
honey.
a lot of effort.
I came along for the ride. And
Yeah,
that's-
well, let me tell you something. You were a great co-pilot.
Right.
Because let me tell you something. Pilots is losing their goddamn mind.
You heard about the pilot trying to stop mid because he took some running mushrooms or something?
Oh, yeah.
That's scary.
Well, there's one now who we didn't hear about it before, but he's on trial now. Took a gun into the cockpit overusing his authority because he can make it through checkpoint and threatened the captain because the captain wanted to derail the flight because somebody on there was sick. This man threatened him with a gun in the cockpit.
Wow.
Oh, see.
How you the enemy within?
Go read it out.
I am so
Yeah, you know what? She's always been that way.
You can't tell her nothing. She gonna be like, you said not to tell them.
I know. It's bad. I don't understand.
It is bad.
I don't even understand.
You said not to say what?
She like, girl.
Jezzi has never been able to keep it in. We used to be
Oh,
like, can
Lord.
you whisper?
No.
Whisper.
I
And
don't
she'd
even
be
know
like,
what
she'd be
whisper
like,
is.
I didn't even have to say nothing.
I was honest.
So anyway, it is important to be a good co-pilot. Everybody needs somebody next to them and encouraging them. And I've been blessed to have a lot of females in my life. A lot of great females. That's why I know it's black women out here waiting on the black men. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Woo, you ain't lying.
Because I know a lot of great quality substance, cook at home, stay at home, ain't showing all they ass, ain't out here twerking, ain't at the clubs, like really want to hold family women. Boss ass women.
They out there,
and
y'all.
they might be making their money, but we all need a black man. I need my oil change. I need you to go with me to go buy a car.
Right.
I need you to
Take out the trash.
Take the trash out.
And I need to love on you.
Yeah.
I need to love on you.
Right.
So my download on the way here was find your other. Stop fucking worrying about people's
Find
business.
your other.
Get out of people's business, man.
That just sent you.
Stop talking about what black women and black men ain't doing no more. Let that shit go.
And they make it worse and worse with this dating stuff. This is what we not gonna do. This is what we not gonna. And these young people are definitely buying
into it. It's the young people.
So get out of the mind control and find your person. They will help balance the shit out of you.
Man.
And stop thinking about forever. Just think about right now. All we have is moments. That's why we take moments to breathe on this show, because all we have right now is right now. And it's a lot of hurt and pain going on in the world right now. So find your other. That's what this download was. Stop with the arguments. Stop ghosting people. Stop playing people. Because guess what? The enemy has revealed everybody who ain't real no more.
Yes.
You can't play me no more.
Yeah.
Nobody can play when you have a spirit.
Right.
And when you believe in a higher power.
Absolutely.
So go find your God.
They're showing their face.
Humble yourself.
Showing their face.
Because every opportunity. So listen, my pathway to get to this moment.
But goosebumps, honey.
My pathway to get to this moment started in Oakland, California. Growing up in the hood in the 70s, and I call it a hood. My hood was a neighborhood. It was all black.
It was a neighborhood. Absolutely.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody watching know what Oakland was. And know what Oakland was and could be. But we know how the downfall came, and we ain't going to talk about that. But my pathway to this very moment, growing up in Oakland, I get into healthcare, start early. I did about 6 years in healthcare. In Fairfield, y'all know, low court. I ran that bitch. I decided I wanted to be there. Let me go back even further. I drove past Emeryville at Levine Fricky.
Oh, okay.
Right there at Chevy's off the water.
Right.
And I pointed at the building on my way commuting, and I said, I want to work there. About 3 weeks later, I get a call from this lady. That's why she on this ride with me, because she can testify to the fucking person that I am. The real that I am.
Absolutely.
Walking and talking this shit and living everything I say.
Absolutely.
She calls me 3 weeks later and said, girl, it's a job up here. It's a nice job. It's a black manager. I'm going to get you in there.
A black accountant lady. Oh, yeah. And she got... I was like, she got in. I was like,
oh my God.
Got the job.
Oh, we on the 12th floor, the top floor.
At the building I drove by, you never knew and said I wanted to work there.
Wow.
Driving y'all back and forth to go see
I was
your
thinking,
dad
did you ever bring us up there as a kid? You know when you get like
no, but that's how Chevys got turned on to y'all.
Okay.
See, that's how we did, because Chevys was underneath there, and that's how we died. Right. That's how we got down. Levine Fricky took us to Tahoe Pay for everybody. It was a bunch of engineers that took us.
And they taught us some shit, too, along the way.
Let me tell you something. I really took that whole, let me tell you something. Stop putting so much detergent in your goddamn clothes. Stop putting
so much detergent in
your clothes. You don't need a lot. Matter of fact, let them just rinse. You ain't got to put nothing in there.
Yes.
Just let them rinse sometimes.
At least every other wash.
The cause of a lot of cancer, especially with the chemicals inside the Tides and all these name brands.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So the enemy's been revealed. Everybody's going to have to start being a little more transparent because we're not playing no more. These culinary people out here in Vegas, they about to go on strike.
They're not playing. They out there every day.
People are demanding their money, and they want you to stop playing with their money.
Yep.
Right.
And it's made news all over. People are seeing this. So.
Yeah, they want their money, and they deserve it. Because we cashing out, so we know y'all raking it in, and y'all holding it and hoarding it, and just trying to make people.
And it's been too long. It's been too long.
We can't keep
y'all better get this download.
We can't keep living this way.
Get the download that I got on the way here that I sacrificed for. To make sure that I deliver messages. Go home.
Absolutely.
Stop fucking around with all these women and all these men. Find your God and find yourself, because life is short. And what happens is when you humble yourself to something bigger than you, it's impossible to be a narcissist. It's impossible. If you humble yourself to God, for me, find your God and just make sure it ain't, hurting nobody.
Right.
For me, it humbles you enough because it makes you considerate.
Right.
Selfish people running this shit a lot.
Something other than yourself to make a move
on your behalf. So you ain't trusting just in yourself. Exactly. You're trusting in there's a process, and the process works its way out when you humble yourself and accept your situation, heal from your situation. So my thing was, I got in healthcare for 6 years. I went over here, and I'm now working for engineers, these wealthy people building all these beautiful buildings, and I'm doing accounting for them, which opened up the door for dryers. Because the two women worked there, jumped ship, went to dryers. Shout out to Tracy. And I can't think of her name right now, but Tracy Hardesty. She got me in there. Tracy was like, you need to get over here, this money good, girl. Let me tell you something. When they say you need white people in your life, you need white people in your life. You do. She never declared to be racist, and she never declared to be black, but she had a nice black booty.
Yeah, she did.
She liked to eat.
And she was
very
red and freckled and very pretty.
And she was the one who turned me on to the Rice Krispie treats and the real butter.
Oh.
So shout out to Tracy Hardesty and Dryers Ice Cream. So I did that for 6 years. I moved to Vegas. I'm out there, low court. They run me out of there with that damn union. I moved to Vegas, and I started supervising. My first job here in Las Vegas, and all the Las Vegans will know what I'm saying, was Desert Springs Hospital as a supervisor over the emergency room. I wasn't playing no games. I had 15 people under me at any given time. I ran registration and the people who had to schedule surgeries. So I saw the opioid crisis back then and how it exploded because I watched them come in. I've seen the hoes, the pimps. Oh, I saw Desert Springs, nigga. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Anybody who know Vegas know Desert Springs next to that damn VHS or that other one over there, the one that killed my daddy, in my opinion.
Ooh.
We're not going to do that.
The worst.
So I'm giving you kind of my rundown of how I wound up getting here. So I leave healthcare because it's doing a lot. And I'm running a lot and I'm seeing a lot. And things are changing. I can see how it's changing for the money part. And no longer the care for the patient.
It's no longer about care. And it's very clear still.
So we talked about diagnosing yourself and when to go to the hospital. Go watch them episodes. We talked about learning your heart and how the heart works and the pressure and when you need to go and how the neurons work and how to try to avoid Alzheimer's and shit like that. We're trying to live long and live healthy.
Right.
So go find your person. There's somebody for everybody. And my thing is, I know that I was put here to deliver information. I discovered that, and I wrapped my arms around it, and I want to do it with comedy, but I don't have time right now because we're at war. Man and woman's at war. Our children are not always safe. we're working in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are.
So we have to find a way to express that, still press forward, because we have to keep building. We don't know how recovery, what that looks like.
Right.
Yep.
After man has destroyed all the bullshit. Because we're uneven.
Yeah, we are.
And we're going into a season now where people really feel the unevenness because they can't provide for their families while Christmas is blowing the fuck up. Settle down on this Christmas shit.
Yeah,
we got men at war right now. Like, we got our soldiers, our U.S. soldiers, our sons and our fathers and our kids and our daughters are over at war.
Right.
On the ground. And trying to bring people home. It's not time for games. Like, we need to keep the comedy.
It's time to educate our kids, because I feel like they apply the pressure. So when they can understand that we're at war, there's things going on. Like, be appreciative of what you have. There's a lot of kids who can understand that, because right now in their mind it's about their world. But starting them young on what's really going on is important.
Very true.
Because they're extra spoiled these days. So you really need to know what you're not experiencing. You know what I mean? Just to humble all of that. Yeah.
I agree with that. Because it starts with the babies. In all honesty, that's why they go so hard to attack the babies.
We were talking about the other day,
and that's what's going to be left.
Yeah.
They got to clean this shit up if we survive.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's
the bullshit.
Babies.
Look how long it took us to find out how they was playing with our foods. They killed a lot of our grandparents and great-grandparents.
Yep.
Switching up.
But our grandparents were better at farming. Because they came from farms and farmland, and they came from, that's, the history of black people. We learned how to use our hands.
Right.
So.
Yep. I want to get back to that so bad, but I don't feel like doing it out here. That's why I'm so adamant on moving and getting land. And
it's not where you're from, it's where you at. So you got to, you start smart, you start at least in the mind, and then you start planning. And that's why I needed to break free from the show a little bit.
Okay.
Was so that everybody can really feel like they can snuggle and hibernate.
Yeah.
Because it's hibernation season.
It is.
So find your
absolutely agree with
Find your better halves. Be honest. Listen, it takes character to live this life. And character is hard fucking work. Do you know how easy and sleazy I want to be?
Right. That's a comedy kicking in, y'all.
You know what? That is so real, because I feel like that is so easy and sleazy.
You're a comedian too?
Honey, stop playing with me.
Not at all.
Stop playing with me.
But that's true. It's hard work. It's hard work trying to keep your character.
It's my love for God that makes me feel somebody's watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And it's real, though. And the reason why it feels like that is because we're surrounded by cameras, okay?
Right.
Let's talk about that. We're surrounded by cameras. No more stealing. Stop stealing. Stop being a thief. Don't nobody like a thief. You can't be stealing no more, okay? It might be okay when you can slide something, a little something around or something around the way or some shit like that. But you can't just, you gotta know that cameras are everywhere. And the reason why I say this is because here's my pathway again. I want to be real with you because I'm comparing everything to what I've kind of been through.
What you laughing at?
Because I want to be sleazy.
No, because I was watching myself on the camera and when you was like something, and then you started cracking up because I was like, stealing what? About stealing?
Well, listen, I just think it's more about honesty.
Right.
Oh Lord.
I think it's more about being honest. Like, just be honest. Let's flip the switch. But I really do. I think I need to focus on the download.
Oh, yes. We need this.
Because there's more to this story. So my pathway, I leave Desert Springs. I fool around in the casinos. And I hit this bitch hard. Because let's keep it real. I got a cousin out there whose father had property out here. So we was always doing Vegas.
Okay.
Sliding through every now and again.
Y'all was doing Tahoe, too. Y'all was the first... You and your grandparents and all your folks was the first time I went to South Lake Tahoe.
And listen, me and Tish, shout out to Tish. Y'all know my sister Tish. For taking them rides with me and my mama and her husband.
Yeah, y'all was
we saw Diana Ross up there. We got, Honey, we would walk into Tahoe, we would walk into Caesars, and we had red carpet. This is when VIP.
What's that other part that we used to go to? Clear Lake.
Yeah, Clear Lake. Yeah, we had property in Clear Lake, y'all. We did. We was a little spoiled.
Yeah, we would travel often.
Nice. Y'all had it
we
nice.
would do the camping and all that stuff. But all of that, we got to rebuild.
We do, because I'm like, dang, we did a lot.
Our family couldn't quite hold on. And I don't know what the reason is, and I ain't going to lie about it. I ain't going to play around it. We had money.
Yeah.
We had stock.
Because they sell
inventory.
Homes.
We had, and I got to see my grandfather's books. He showed them to me before he passed, Alzheimer's kicked in.
Oh, wow.
And I felt like my grandmother handed me the torch. So I'm not surprised that I'm destined for success. I just had to learn how to manage money and be free of my children, because they are and were and still are the most important thing in my life. So mothers, continue to struggle with your children, be patient with them, know that they're babies and they're kids, and know how they need to understand them. This is a generation, they're not built like us. They can't take insults. They don't like screaming and yelling. They don't need to be whipped and shit like that. They need to be popped and directed.
Right.
It's a clear difference.
Yep.
You need to look at your kids, get on the knees and get on their levels. You know what I'm saying? Men, go home to your freaking family. Stop playing in these streets. We don't have time no more. We've watched us die on camera long enough. Stop killing yourselves.
Yeah.
Right. And black men, you're killing yourselves by not humbling yourself and understanding that there is a God, consulting with that God, so that you are bringing the women you meet a quality man, even if with your flaws.
Flaws.
That's all we waiting on.
That's all we wait, girl.
It is not our job to do the shit we doing, and it really ain't our job to come and get y'all.
Right.
Nope.
I will slide you my number. I'll be aggressive. Don't get it twisted. I'll be assertive.
When it's only much I will do.
I'm going to switch
it's
past
only
you.
so much. But
initially.
Here's what I said to myself last night. I will pursue, but I'm not chasing nobody.
It's a difference.
I will pursue, but I won't chase.
It's a difference.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
It's a difference.
Absolutely.
And so if that means, that I'm the cat woman, I doubt it. I never had a problem finding a man. I'm just, I'm picky. I'm very picky.
Selective.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it.
I've seen too many spirits, and I know them when I see them. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm telling you, the enemy's been revealed. We know when you don't like us. Mm-hmm. We know when you're breaking away. We know when you're not honest. It's just too many flags that we have been allowed after COVID to really pick out the wheat from the tare.
Mm-hmm.
The tune-in is real.
Yep. The tune-in has to be real, because we got to watch our backs and our fronts and our sides and our left. So black women need to be protected. And black men, when you're standing strong, protects a black woman. She snuggles under that shit.
Yes, she does.
Snuggles under them arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love that protection. I don't know who's telling y'all, but I'm going to steal the myth right now, because every woman watching and every woman that's ever met, that I've ever dealt with, and I dealt with a lot of women, and I've dealt with a lot of men, they quality women.
Yeah.
And they're either already married with great morals, but they're quality women. The 70s women that came out of Oakland are fucking quality women.
Yes, they are.
Them 80s women, they own it. Early 80s. But you gotta be careful, because they can still dibble and dabble in that crack. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if you look at us, we look good because we didn't live hard.
Yeah, very true.
So get off the phones. Concentrate. So I'm leading you to the download. So now I'm in Vegas. I ripped the shit out of Vegas. I had a ball. I was here when Suge Knight had a club. Like, I was here running these streets and in VIP. Every VIP. This girl can attest. We walk in and they already know we're somebody, right? So they just let us in.
Yeah.
This one here is good for the security guard and the bar.
Always.
She will secure the bartender, and they're going to love her all night. And she will make sure
we get... on me. Lord have mercy.
Listen, Linda. And she will make sure...
She's giving all the good stuff. Keep going.
And she will make sure we get back in, because securities love her.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody got to play their part.
Everybody got to play their part. Absolutely. Absolutely.
When me and my friend go out, we know what our parts are. That's why we get along.
We was at the club one night, the one that Ray J owned. He took over in Caesars. Mm-hmm. The man just opened up the rope and said, "I know y'all somebody."
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
See, I should have been 21 around that time.
Oh,
actually, I probably was. I was just wrapped up.
Vegas was popping. Baby, Vegas was popping. I was here and I watched Jezzi fight to get his club in and lose it. You can't fight the mob.
Yeah.
You can't fight the mob. I watched him fight the mob. I talked to his management and everything because I wanted to work for it. Now, I had a job, but he was like, "I don't know how long this going to last." I was like, "Well, then my ass is gone."
Right.
Right.
I want to work for Jay-Z. It was the cleanest club you ever want to see, baby. It was
I
flat
was going to ask for that, too.
It was flat screens in every room and pool tables. I mean, it was just places you could just really have a ball. So anyway, I do all that to say that I'm a flight attendant. So I'm going to give you some game on flight attendant. Like, you really need to, get out and get cultured and be careful and be honest and find out where you're going, especially this time of year with everything going on right now. Find out where you're going. If you're going,
Pull it up.
This is the show where we deserve it. Cheers, ladies.
You need a refill? Can I get a...
No.
Okay. Oh, she ain't age. She don't need a
Oh,
refill.
yeah, no.
I haven't, but we're going to tear some shit up when we leave here. Compliments of Ken.
What?
Oh, he complimented the whole day, huh?
That man has shows you love for
forever. Forever.
He changed the game
all
And how did y'all meet again? Because that is crazy.
So we went to church together.
She would have thought she would have married this man by now.
Look, I advocated for you, Ken. If there was a time and space where I advocated for you, but everybody got to mind it down.
Well, not only that, like, I'm single. Come get me. Like, I see stuff, but I need to see stuff. Like, but this man,
and my good friends are good too.
But
Nothing
he is
wrong
a
with
phenomenal friend, and those are the people you wind up marrying.
Yeah,
this man introduced me to the Raiders.
Counts.
Can I just tell you? I don't know if y'all know. So we had season tickets to the Raiders at the Oakland Coliseum. Mm-hmm. And I used to get on BART to drive down and to get on BART right down there, go to the Oakland Coliseum. But he actually took me to a Raiders football women's class.
Really?
So I could learn football.
Really?
See, I've been trying to learn some football.
So I can learn football. Shout out to
that's
Ken.
cool.
He did his thing.
Cruises and
Raider
games and
birthday presents.
I was like, "Oh, this man,
why are we going here?
My bad.
Bring this back.
Okay, let's go back. I need to download. I need you to continue.
So,
dang, it's already 6:40.
So I'm a flight attendant. I need you guys to be kind to the people in the air. Mm-hmm. I need you to be vigilant to the people in the air. This is a time now. If you see some shit, say some shit. Ain't no snitching shit. If you're in a bubble and somebody doing some stupid shit, say something.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, relax.
We shouldn't have to be uncomfortable because of the snitches get stitches. Forget that. We too old for that.
Right.
I'm trying to live, okay?
I'm trying to
get home to my kids. I'm not worried about none of that.
I'm trying to make it to the next destination.
I want to make it for another day.
Yes.
You were absolutely right.
So, you know what I mean? Be vigilant about what's going on around you.
Absolutely.
And, know that when you're in the air, it's some protocols. And just follow them. Get to your destination safely. Mm-hmm. Don't be messing with the flight attendants. And I really ain't saying that to a lot of black people because we do our shit.
We
get on there and want to get to where we want to go.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it be them other folks.
I need the others to stop acting up.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody's going to record you. You're going to get kicked off.
Yeah.
We're just in a day and age now where you just need to behave. And you need to be kind.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just two things. Be kind.
Because you don't know what other people are going through. You might be going through some shit, but other people, trust me.
They don't care.
Everybody's going through some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm. There's no excuse.
Your shit ain't heavier than nobody else's in their own mind. So.
It's no excuse.
Yeah.
No excuse for selfishness.
No.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So now.
Self-regulate. Self-check yourself.
A lot of other shit happened. I sold everything you could possibly sell. I tried Avon. I tried the vacuum cleaners. I tried.
Your mom is the definition of a hustler.
I'm for real.
The definition of a hustler.
I ain't playing no games out here. I'm determined.
Absolutely.
I am absolutely, and always have been. I'm finally feeling like the cage bird. I know why the caged bird sings. I can feel it. I can feel how when you're released, especially at 53, and you look like this and feel like this and been through what I've been through, that shit feels so free.
Right?
It feels so good. I won't have time. And that's everybody. And that goes back to the whole download. Now I'm a claims adjuster. And I'm asking, Lord, why do I get up and do this every day? Why did I pay? Listen, the test was strenuous. Because we didn't just test on the knowledge of a policy, a car policy. We had to test on the knowledge of a policy across the board. Boats, commercial, home, all of those. So that you can move around in the company if you wanted to. Because, you know.
They want everybody to be able to do everything.
And they want you to be able to do it in every state.
Right, in every state.
So it started with Florida. And then I'm now licensed in like 5 or 6 states. So no matter where I go, I probably have work. This is a job that's never going away. And it's never going away because y'all selfish. I get the claims now. And so I'm trying to figure out how am I delivering this information tonight and how is it relevant? Because you need to, first of all, the claims that I get are so idiotic. And everybody's so angry.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you some pointers in moving through life based on these claims.
Angry, selfish, and trying to make some money. Every accident is money. That's all. They don't care how they feeling. It's money.
And then people are out here lying. So it's a lot of people out here that's not insured.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people out here who are running around here crashing and banging and driving off. So when you see it, it is what it is. When you see a car, they either accepted the payment and didn't want to get their shit fixed, or they kept getting in accidents and ditching and running. When you see a banged up car, it's what it is. Listen, we in 2025, we're about to have flying planes, nigga. We bought that to y'all.
Yeah.
2025 flying planes that can go 120 miles in the air is going into production. If y'all don't think this world is
flying
playing,
cars, right?
Flying cars.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're creating that trim that's supposed to get to LA in 45 minutes. Oh, they're going to have to test that for 20 years before I decide to get to LA in 2 hours. Okay,
honey,
they
2024
coming out with a lot.
is here, and if you don't get your shit together, and if you don't figure out what life is about, and if you don't grab hold to the people you love, if you ain't caring for your parents, if you ain't caring for your kids, you suck.
Right. Right? You girl, in a nutshell.
That's what I'm leaving you with.
Effed up person. But the left behind is going to be real. So we've delivered a lot of information.
$350K can get you a flying car on a deposit right now.
That's crazy.
Don't be
You
left
can lift
behind.
up in the air.
And imagine how many people are on that list.
Get out of traffic,
Oh, yeah, the rich
120
folks.
miles.
Oh, yeah, they on there.
So where you at? Down here with that banged up car we just talked about.
Because they're not going to be working on them no more.
They sure ain't. And if you got a gas car, they really
and
about
listen,
to
the union just came back together for the auto workers. They finally made a contract. It's still in motion, but they on their little whatever negotiation level where people can start settling down and get ready to go back to work, but the damage has been done.
Right.
So there's a repercussion in like the chapter in my book that's called, I don't even remember. Let me take a sip and see if I remember. It's called residuals.
That would hurt.
Your mama is
It's called residuals. Everything has a residual. So now we still have to deal with about 3 to 4, maybe 6 months worth of products not being available for your car. So stay vigilant about what the fuck's going on out here. You can't be on your phone no more. If you're not really checking and can really drive and navigate, there's too many people on the road now. Everybody got 3-4 car households.
Yeah, they sure do.
This bumper to bumper is everywhere. Listen, don't park in the front, park in the back now. That's why they build these parking lots. But everybody want to crowd up in the front for a front parking spot. Right. And you misgauging how you pulling in that bitch and scraping somebody.
Yes, you are.
Go on to the back.
God.
Go on to the back. Y'all knocking people's doors, and you know you're knocking their doors, knocking chips off their damn cars because you don't want to park in the back. And everybody ain't handicapped, nigga. Why y'all all
Right. Why the handicap always full?
Shit, I need one. It was nice for a little temporary. Shoot.
Listen, Linda. I'm trying to give you game. So my thing is, park in the back. Be very vigilant about what you're doing out here in these streets, and go home to your family. Close your doors and bring your family peace. Light some candles, take a bath, relax. And let God send you the person that's you're meant to have. Stop going out here and
Lord, send me my person right now. Please send me.
In the name of Jesus.
We all agree. We touch and agree.
This is about love.
Yeah, because
y'all don't understand that at the end of the day, the download is about love. So love on the people who love you. Turn around to the person who's loving you, who knows you, who cares about you, who was there for you, who supported you, and make sure you financially bless them.
Right?
I had to learn that. When somebody does something good for you, financially, if you can, bless them. This is a giving life. You don't know when somebody just says, oh my God, you didn't know I was on my last 20 because I look like this.
Right.
You didn't know I needed this meal because
that is so true.
I ate last night, but I eat today.
Right.
I eat today because my cabinet's a little thin because I had to pay $2,500 for my 1 bedroom. And I'm on the picket line right now, sacrificing all of that because, and I'm not getting paid on this picket line.
Oh yeah.
Unless I took some kind of long-term mental disability, because these states don't even offer disability. You got to pay into that now.
Yeah, you do.
Shout out to the state of California who allows you to take some disability when you have a disability.
Yes, they do. 52 weeks.
And all the other states. Nevada, you need to grow up. I know you don't charge no taxes, but your workers are letting you know they need some money, okay? And these are the monies who make Vegas rock. So what I'm saying at the end of the day is that we need to find love, and we need to bless people. We need to be nice. We need to be kind. We need to get our shit together. This is get it together, and that's what we're bringing you. Get it together. It's an everyday thing when you can breathe and walk another day to make a difference in somebody else's life, even when you fucked up.
Right.
Dig deep.
Dig deep. Absolutely. I agree with you. Even
when you pass in an accident scene or you hear some shit, bless them. In your head.
Absolutely. Yeah. I do that. I've been doing that.
Reach your hand out and, oh my God, I hope they're safe. Bless people with your energy and your power. Reach out beyond while you're moving, because this shit is real.
This shit's real.
People are in pain and they're suffering. And that's why I do comedy. And that's why you're going to find Jnine in these streets making people laugh, because we need to be able to digest all of this.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
I'm going to keep it real with you, though. Cook at home. Take some cooking classes. TikTok and YouTube got the best shit going on for food.
Right. No excuses. Everybody should be able to cook.
Everybody, right?
There is step by step.
Ain't no way.
Because if I find him, I'm not into no man who can't cook. I'm just saying.
If you got YouTube,
you got to put in some kind of.
Baby, get butt naked. Put a little apron around
some effort,
and put in some effort.
That's all it takes, some effort.
Come by and smack that ass while you're Come on now. That's why we need our black men in our lives. We're going to help you stay healthy, because that's what women do. We nurture you.
Yes,
we nurture you. We help you.
So
we are nurturers naturally.
And I'm going to say this. This is a real testimony to me and the flowers. I'm telling you, because anybody that want to call in, 702-551-5261, you got about 5 minutes if you want to call in and join the conversation. But anybody, let me tell you right now, everybody around me is paid and has been paid. Small increments, may not be a whole lot, but I've made sure that people get paid. If I don't know how to do it, I'm going to tell you how to do it. So everybody around me right now is blessed.
And anybody who has lost you is too bad for them.
And they know it, and they say it, and they tell me. So the thing that I'm saying to people is affect other people's lives and live for that moment.
Right.
Stop attacking people and making them feel like they're yours and obligating them and
burning bridges and
not ghosting people and being dishonest and trying to get in people's pants. Now we beyond dick and pussy.
We need each other for real reasons.
That was bold. I don't even like that word, y'all. I don't, but y'all seem to like it. You know, it's really vaginas. But, you know, it's beyond dick and vaginas. It's beyond penises and vaginas now. Like, it's beyond that.
We need each other for other things.
And the diseases are still real.
They're very
They're not talking about it. There's commercials talking about I can live with AIDS now.
Right,
I don't want to know that.
That's it. You can be cured for everything. Now, it's more than that.
And I don't want to know that I need medication for the rest of my life. That's what I'm avoiding. I don't want diabetes. I don't want cancer. I don't want lung disease. I don't want heart disease. I just want to pass when my time is time to pass. I want to be 100.
Yeah.
With my mental facilities, because I learned that lead goes to the brain, and that's what helps cause it. Neurons. That means you got to stay working. You got to stay working, learning, working on yourself and learning, because you need your brain to be constantly firing neurons.
Yeah.
Because they need to stay active.
Right.
And they don't need to die, because brain cells, so they say, don't rebirth.
I don't know if I agree with that.
And you might be right. They tell us a lot of bullshit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
do.
Because I believe in the power of God. I believe in the power of
absolutely
mind. I believe
do.
in the
I
power of
absolutely
change
do.
behavior. I believe in the power of studying.
Yep.
You know,
and
so
things that can
study
be replenished.
Yes,
So, and I feel like
absolutely.
brain cells could possibly be one of those.
Their cells.
Yeah, their cells. They can
And
rebuild.
maybe they just needed some water.
Some repetition and doing things.
But I don't want to find out.
Exactly. So let's be proactive.
Not reactive.
So proactive is throw away all your aluminum pans, nigga. Throw away all your aluminum pans you've been using your forks with. You cannot digest that. It moves in your blood and it causes all other kinds of diseases.
Yeah. So many things we could do when we research.
There are some things that you can actually do to make yourself live longer, and that's what we did. And so it is Get It Together with Jnine.
And Jezzi.
And Tay.
Oh my God, here we go.
I know.
Last 4
To you
minutes.
ladies. To you
Y'all share
ladies.
this information.
But we are going to be successful, and we
Share this information.
speaking. We speaking.
And
We
you know why
are
we're
living.
And you know why we're going to be successful? Because we're God's chosen.
Yes.
And the reason why the enemy fights us so
Highly
hard, and the
valued,
reason
highly
why white
favored.
people don't like us so much, and the reason why we go through what we go through is because we are blessed and highly favored. We are called and chosen.
I agree.
We are descendants
Yep.
of God, and we walk in God, and God is with us.
I
Yep.
agree.
And so that is a lot of power when you figure it out.
Yes, it is.
And when you figure it out, there's certain behaviors you can't do no more.
You
You know what I mean?
You're right.
And certain things
They
you just
don't
can't do
even
no
feel
more.
right.
They don't even feel right. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree with
I don't
that.
want to be.
Yeah.
I don't want to be AI. I'm not mechanical. Like I have
Right.
feelings and emotions, and I care about people, and that's the bottom line.
Yep.
And that's what we're bringing you. We brought you care and love, y'all.
Care and love, care and
So
concern.
much.
We
So
sure
much.
did.
Watch your back during Christmas, during this season where people are actually at their high for thieving. They don't care what you look like. They don't care that you have children with you.
Because they're attacking the children right now.
Yes, they
the
are.
school district.
They are. And you see what's going on in other countries when they snatching people out of their homes, raping these women,
Yeah.
dragging them
Killing
on the
their
streets.
kids. Like it's
And we're not going
a
to
lot.
leave you with that, but I need you to stay conscious of the pain that's going on in the world so that you can be honest with people and live a wholesome life, because you really
Right.
don't want a lot of enemies.
Yep.
Nope.
And you want
Not
to
at
have
all.
the strength and energy to look the enemy in his face and say, I'm not scared of you.
Right.
I'm not scared of death. And I'm not scared to die for the people I care for. And that's a hard thing to look in the face and say. But I tell you what, I got 3 I would die for. My mama
All day, baby.
and a couple other family members and friends I would die for. I would kill for.
All day, baby.
So,
All day, baby.
yep, the 2-minute mark is here.
All right. We made it.
We made
We
We
it.
brought
we
you a
did.
year and a half of love, care, and concern. A year and a half.
I have a lot of information. A lot
Lots
of information.
And a lot
Y'all
of
was
information.
blessed.
Yeah.
This is timeless information too. Just so
And the
you
game
know.
is to be sold, not told. Nigga, I got a whole book I'm about to put out on y'all ass. I know I've been talking about it, but now it's talk about it, be about it. And I will have no reason, because I am in hibernation, and I
That's
am in the
right.
most comfortable place that I could have ever imagined.
Right.
Y'all seen my little house.
Y'all gonna see us again. Trust me.
That house is very open
Y'all
and
ain't gonna
greeting
see
and
us
beautiful, and it makes me feel like I need to hold on to this, because this is what makes me aspire for things. And I have
It's
beautiful,
your muse right now.
and I got 5 grandkids, and I swear I want to make sure I just break them off.
Yeah.
They like stuff too.
I'm
They
sure
love
do.
it.
They love stuff. I'm sure they do.
And they love our house. They was upstairs quiet on Halloween. It's like, oh, this
They
works.
had a good time.
They need space.
Yeah. So y'all love on your family members.
Love on 'em.
Love
Love
on
on, love
the
on,
people
love
who
on
love you.
people.
Turn your attention to the people who care about you, and wrap your arms around all that. It has been Get It
Yes.
Together.
Get
We
it together.
started 6/9/2022, and it's 11/2/2023. And my daughter just turned 31. And happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday, Lexi.
Lex. Happy shout out to
we'll
all
be
the
back.
Scorpios.
We may not be in this forum. We'll figure it out, but y'all will see
figure
us.
it out. And we got some merchandise coming. We're going to need y'all to support this T-shirts and these sweatshirts. They're going to be real cute because it's Get Vegas on
We
that
ain't
ass.
done
Get
yet.
Vegas. We are
ain't
not done.
yet. We're just done here.
Right.
Good night.
Find us on our pages.
We love you.
Peace, love, and
Good
light.
night.
Prosperity and protection to you all.
So I guess you going to control it because I disconnected that part, but I don't have access to disconnect that part. Bye, y'all.
Well, y'all can still see us.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay,
Where my boyfriend at?